Summer Game Fest just happened, and Team 1047 came with the message. They want you to know that they see the gaming industry's problem. They know what FPS needs right now. After all, Mr. Guy with the bat walked in with the hat. You know, the Make FPS Great Again hat. But what does it mean to make an FPS great again? What are you talking about, Mr. Bat Guy? Well, why don't we take a step back? Let's take a step back. Huh? Let's take a step back.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Brother, you built a game, amassed 20 million players, got a huge investment, and decided to not further the development of that game, but instead cease development and work on a second version of the game that looks near identical to the first game. All you did was separated your player base from something they were already accustomed to, falling right in line with Call of Duty, Halo, and every other first-person shooter that thinks they can reinvent the wheel by re-releasing the game. You're following in their footsteps. You're doing the same thing, and you're not making first-person shooters great again just because you tout that your shooting is like Halo's. Halo was good because it had good gunplay and because it was Halo. You just have good gunplay. No one cares that you're Splitgate.
So Splitgate 1 came out in May 2019. I believe there was a beta period. It could have had a full release later. Point is, that's only 6 years ago. That's, truthfully, not that far, considering I see that you barely were releasing versions for the PS5 Pro and stuff in 2022 or something like that. That being said, you have 20 million players. Your company is estimated to be worth a lot of money. You receive a massive investment and, you know, you have it all laid out for you. You got the game, you got the money, you got the players, and everybody agrees with you that it feels like Halo. What do? You make a new fucking game?
You cannot compare the weight of Halo, Master Chief, Cortana, Arbiter, the storylines, Reach, ODST. That franchise, you're boiling it down to good gunplay. And you're wondering why games don't look or feel or play the same anymore. What people want out of games got lost a long time ago. That's my hot take.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Whoa, he said a battle mode on stage after he released the most generic form of multiplayer shooters, after he said nothing changes. Wow, how do we make our portals better? Let's make the map bigger. That makes the portals better because the map is bigger. So it makes the portals better because it makes the portals better. Did I tell you it's Battle Royale? Dude, the way he tries to walk off the stage with the bat. No.
And it's fucking awesome.
After you just said we get the same Call of Duty every year, you make a new fucking game. Are you stupid? And not only that, not only do you make a new game, you make the worst version of a multiplayer mode that is so generic at this point that nobody was excited. The people that cheered for you in the crowd, that's a generic crowd, dude. I could have showed up with a fucking trailer for a McDonald's double cheeseburger that was going to come with an extra slice of cheese for free, and everybody would have screamed. You are beyond disconnected at this point if you think that announcing a BR for your brand new game that just got fully launched, you make a battle royale. Why? Why? Let your multiplayer side develop.
So not only did you develop a second version of the game that didn't really need to be made because you had already amassed a community on the first one, you did exactly what you said you didn't want to do, where you make the same COD or blah 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 or whatever the fuck you said. You did the exact problem that Call of Duty is going through right now. Warzone killed multiplayer for Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2019 was a true return to form. It was grounded, it was very realistic. The graphics were at the time in 2019 peak. We finally saw what Call of Duty could do when given the time and when they had the passion. Then Warzone came out and it fucked up the balancing. It fucked up multiplayer. The content cadence from the multiplayer side, like 66 and all that, went down the drain, abysmal. Everything was catered to Warzone. Granted, it was the new child. Everybody's playing it. It was the hot shit when it dropped, and it was good. But it just boiled itself down to a husk of what it was back in the day. Just the same way Splitgate is following suit, making a fucking battle royale when everybody has been touting that battle royale is dead, oversaturated, and generic. You go ahead, you make a second game, and you split your community into playing a free version of a battle royale and a free version of multiplayer. You will never have the same reception and audience as you did on the first game. Like, you've ruined it, in my opinion. Is Splitgate 2 gonna get played? Yes. Will Splitgate 2 Battle Royale have players? Yes. Was this the smart thing to do to try and recapture that lightning in a bottle that Splitgate 1 did? Nope. You followed exactly what you said you weren't gonna do, and you are following in Call of Duty's footsteps, making the same game with a different coat of paint. We improved the portals by making the map bigger. That doesn't make sense. We didn't give you more portals. We didn't increase the size of the portals. We didn't increase like the ease of motion through the portals. We didn't introduce any new mechanics going through the portals. We didn't introduce traps for the portals. We didn't nothing. Just map bigger, bro. Portals. Oh, Splitgate. We're making Splitgate 3 right now.
They're not done yet! They got one! They got another! They're going to do it! They're going to do it! Oh my god! They did it!
You couldn't even come up with your own rocket launcher design. You're that attached to Halo. I just don't buy it. Like,
Some time has passed since Splitgate's one launch, but you amassed 110,000 reviews on the positive side. Have you seen what your second game looks like right now? It is at 10,000 mixed. You're already mixed. Do you not see the message? There's a big reason we don't get the games that you claim that you're making anymore. The soul of multiplayer games was lost to streamlining mass audience appeal and just generic gameplay. Sorry. Like, I watched your trailer and I watched Splitgate's 1 trailer, and there is literally no difference aside a new coat of paint and a new mode nobody asked for. Let that sink in. Everybody was fine with Splitgate 1 and you made a second one when nobody fucking asked you for it.
I think the reason why I'm going so hard on this is I didn't like the story of Splitgate and like how they had to double dip into making another game, even though the first game was received so well. I've never liked the idea of like their last trailer was in 2021. That was a revealed trailer. Only 4 years later, and they're like, I feel like I didn't even see a full development cycle for Splitgate 1. This game looked like it felt like Splitgate trying to be friends with the rest of the games, like Call of Duty and them. Like, Splitgate 2 apparently wanted to be more streamlined and had to make a battle royale. I don't know. Maybe spending too much time on this.